When it's your baby, it's difficult to give it to someone else. And if you don't have to, why would you? We started out with a prototype a couple years ago. So I am the designer of Tides of Infamy. Spent a couple years working on it with lots and lots of feedback from some awesome gamers here at BGG.con, as well as other people we've met through friends and through the BGG website who did some blind playtesting for us. So I was involved heavily from the design standpoint and the business standpoint. Fortunately, we did a successful Kickstarter campaign around May of this year. So the game will be reaching backers around January. We're hoping to get it before Christmas, but apparently everyone else is getting stuff rushed through their manufacturers at this time. Panda Games is the manufacturer, the fabricator of the game. Their service is top-notch. Our representative that we work with, his name's Brent. Brent is an awesome guy, so he helped us stay in close, basically up to speed the whole way with what's going along throughout the process. So we kept the information flowing, which is a big part of it, right? If you don't hear back for a few weeks, you start to wonder if things are moving smoothly. But they are. We got our master production copies. This is one of the 3 that they sent out, and they're great. The artwork is also awesome. So we had a local artist that we met. We're from Greenville, South Carolina. He goes by Cory Godbey. Cory Godbey did our artwork, and he does some awesome work. We also had John Ariosa, who did the artwork for Mice and Mystics, pitch in. He did the artwork for our map tiles and some of our cards. And then Peter Wocken is a graphic design artist. The 3 of those guys working together really made enhances the game, right? Because you need to have a theme that works. And without the artwork and the work that they did, the theme wouldn't really work in the game. So we're really happy, we're really proud, and so far everyone who's played it has really liked it. Probably when we went to Kickstarter with the game, we had a well-polished product, but I don't think we had as many stretch goals envisioned in advance. We had a handful, but the game was a little bit more successful. We anticipated backers to like the game, and we were fairly confident it would be backed. But it surpassed our expectations about 2/3, 3/4 of the way in, so we had to add some stretch goals at the end. So I think that would have been one thing, to kind of plan in advance. If you have to add stuff to your game without modifying the rules for stretch goals, what do you do? And I think most people, and I think this is why you see so many people going through Kickstarter and maybe Indiegogo or some other crowdfunding websites, is it puts the power in the designer's hands. If you sell it to a publisher, they may repackage it. We already had the artwork picked out, so they could have gone a different direction. When it's your baby, it's difficult to give it to someone else. And if you don't have to, why would you? So Kickstarter allows you not to have to hand it off to someone else. You can see it all the way through the process and ensure that product's exactly what you want it to be, even if that means you give up on maybe some on the finances side. Maybe you're not going to make as much profit because you upgrade the components. So for us, the most important thing was to have a quality product that people would like, not necessarily how can we skimp and make the most money. So there is an expansion called Rise of the Gods that we're working on for Tides of Infamy that introduces sea gods and sea goddesses, new powers for the ships, some new tiles, and we're really enthusiastic about it. It's got some really cool stuff behind it. We even have a little minifigure sea monster that'll be part of the game. That's really cool. But it's in its early stages, so I'm reluctant to put an exact date on when we'll go to Kickstarter with it. I'm hoping next year, but if not, that just means it's going to be that much the better, and it would be probably the year after.